What up, folks? It's Brocky, Whiskey and Kicks. I'm back for another video, a cocktail situation for you. I told you I was gonna be back this week. Last week we did a nice light Americano, which is the Campari, sweet vermouth, and a splash of club soda on top. And I told you it was a story that goes along with this cocktail that I did a little bit of research to find out. It's not hard to find. You know, some of y'all might have looked it up between last week and this week. But the Americano led to an iconic, like a small moment led to an iconic cocktail, which is what we're going to craft today. Today we are going to make the Negroni. A Negroni has one of my favorite spirits, gin, in it. And the story goes, a gentleman by the name of Camillo, I think it's Camillo Negroni, the Americano was his cocktail. And he went to a bar one day and he said, you know, I want something a little bit stronger. And instead of putting the club soda in the Americano like you usually would, so the bartender put the Campari, he put the sweet vermouth, and then he put gin in the cocktail. And he changed the, from what they say, he changed the garnish from lemon to orange to distinguish between the two cocktails. My Americano last week, I used orange in my Americano, and that's cool. You know what I mean? You can put lemon in there, whatever. But that's the story. I mean, there's more to it and whatnot because there's a whole rich history. But that is what it boils down to. From the research that I've done. If I'm wrong, please, my bartender friends, let me know, and I'll come on camera and correct that. But from what I understand, that's the story. So today we are going to make the Negroni, and like I said, and like I always do, we have sweet vermouth, which, as you know, is one of my favorite things in the world. Campari, which is really one of my favorite things in the world. We have our orange. You see that? I went to the store today to get oranges. Luckily, this is still good, so I can just use this one. But I went to the store today to get oranges, and the parking lot was full of cars. And there were people all over the place. We have snow in the forecast. I live in the DMV, and when they forecast snow, people act like they're going to be stuck in their homes for months. And they clear out. I mean, you can be looking for brown sugar and it's gone. What are you gonna do with brown sugar while you locked in the snowstorm? I guess make a bunch of, I don't know, French toast or something if you put that in there. But anyway, gin. I have a bunch of my gins out today. Most of them are just for show, like I always do. But we're gonna go with Blue Coat. We want a dry gin for this. This is the American dry gin, Blue Coat out of Philadelphia. Philadelphia Distilling. You guys heard me talk about this before. It is amazing. Don't be alarmed. There's only a little bit in there. There's enough of this cocktail, and there's a whole other bottle in my bar. So be clear. I'm not running out of Blue Coat. Believe it. So let's go ahead and get this thing together, man. We're gonna go ahead and craft this cocktail and sip. I'm gonna go live on IG as soon as I get finished with this, and sip this in front of the folks and talk about it. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing crafted. It's equal parts. It's just like a Boulevardier. And we'll talk about the Boulevardier in a minute. Let's go ahead and get this thing going so we can start sipping and, you know, talk as we go. So we're gonna go with an ounce. We're gonna do a 3-ounce drink, a 3-ounce cocktail. So we have an ounce of sweet vermouth. I always end up doing my sweet vermouth first. I don't know why. It's completely subconscious. It's not even something that I think about. We're gonna do an ounce of Campari. Get that in there. I love pouring Campari. That red, it's just something about it. Red is like my favorite color though. So that kind of makes sense. That ounce of that in there. This is very, very simple, people. You can do this at home easily, just like most of the cocktails that I do, if not all of them. You can do them at home. If I did it at home, you can definitely do it at home. Let's see. And we have the Blue Coat here, dry gin. We're gonna go to an ounce of that also. That gin is beautiful. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Put that in there. There we go. Now there is controversy. If you look at my episode with Frank Mills, we talked about, he made a Boulevardier for me, and this is one of my favorite cocktails. And he did say that the Boulevardier came first. He said the Boulevardier came first, so maybe that bartender had inspiration from a Boulevardier, so he put gin in there. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I don't know. Comment, please. Comment. Tell me. Somebody tell me. Is this right? Did the Boulevardier come before the Negroni? I want to know. I'm going to add some ice to this, and we're going to stir this puppy up real good. And I'll be right back. There we go, baby. As we do it, you know what I'm saying? Ice all the way to the top. Trap the cold down to the cocktail. And let's stir this thing. I mean, we're going to stir this thing real good, too. I just want to check my level first. And get this thing nice and cold. So the Negroni, there's a whole subculture and whole cocktail thing about Negronis, man. I mean, this is really, I don't know. It's up there as one of the most popular cocktails in existence. I think, if I had to guess, I would say the Old Fashioned is right there with it. The Manhattan, Martini, but Negroni is up there. Stir this thing real good, and it's getting nice and cold too. That level is getting a little bit higher. You know, you want to dilute a little bit. Everybody's always like, no, you're not supposed to, you know, dilute the drink, too much ice. Well, you're supposed to dilute it a little bit. Just relax. Let me take care of this. Trust me, you taste this, or when I taste it, it's gonna be amazing. All right, I think this is good. Yeah, I think we're in a good space right now, y'all. I'm gonna make another Negroni video. I have another idea that I found online I want to make for y'all. So I have a glass, of course. I'm gonna take this Negroni in a coupe glass, so it's gonna be up, and my glass is in the freezer chilling right now. So let me go ahead and grab my glass, and we'll come back and strain this thing. Coupe glass, frosty. Look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. You see that? Let's go ahead and strain this thing and get it garnished. See what it's all about. That's lovely. I love gin, y'all. You do too. I always tell people, when some people are like, oh, I don't like gin. Oh, no, you do. You just don't realize it yet. Trust me. Gin is the most, and my boy Ben put me onto this, and in the first episode, around the first episode, I'm not sure if he said it on the episode or not, but my first episode of Whiskey and Kicks, around that time, Ben told me that gin is basically the most diverse spirit. I mean, you can do so many things with it. You can make gin old fashioned. Maybe I'll make a gin old fashioned for y'all, which might be a little bit boring to y'all because it's just a regular old fashioned with gin instead of bourbon, but it's still great to watch and its content. Let's go ahead and get this orange popping. And we are going to express this over the cocktail, twist, and garnish. I'm going to get that on the stem though. Get that on the stem because that's where my hands would be. And we're going to twist this thing up real good. I can see the oils on top of the Negroni. I'm going to lay that on top. Boom. And that, my friends, is a Negroni. That's beautiful. Look at that. Let's taste it. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. You know, very similar to a Boulevardier because Campari has a real distinct taste to it. So you're still gonna get that, but gin does something different than bourbon, of course. You know what I mean? So you have while bourbon sat in a barrel and all that kind of stuff and aged, that's why it's brown, of course. And this dry gin does not. It's just a whole. It's similar, but it's so different at the same time from a Boulevardier. This is delicious. And remember, I made the white Negroni for y'all a long time ago. So go back and check that video too. I'm so excited about this cocktail right now. You have no idea. This is so good. So I hope you guys learned a little something today. Stuff that I've been learning over time about this whole Negroni thing, the story and how it came about. Very easy cocktail. Get yourself an orange. Get some Campari, some sweet vermouth. You have different options when it comes to sweet vermouth, and even with Campari, you can substitute for that too. But you know, I stick to the Campari. And get yourself some gin. I have about, I think I counted them. I have about 15 bottles of gin. I didn't realize I had that much, but I do. And make a cocktail, man. Get some glasses. You know what I'm saying? You can order them online. They'll be there in a couple days. And just get busy, man. Let me know. Hit me up. Whiskey and Kicks _ IG on Instagram. Whiskey and Kicks at gmail.com. whiskeyandkicks.com. Hit me up. Whiskey and Kicks on YouTube. Please check my channel out. Subscribe. It's all broken down. Whiskey and Kicks episodes. You got the unboxing episodes. We have a new unboxing coming up soon. We're going to be shooting hopefully on Sunday. And you have the Sipping with Brocky episodes. Holla at me. I want to sip with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got about 5 people waiting in the wings right now. You know, but everybody got schedules to have stuff to do, so I get it. And then I have the cocktail section and my events, of course. Speaking of events, I have an event that's happening on MLK weekend on Sunday at Major, the sneaker boutique. You guys hear me and Joe talking about it all the time on unboxing. It's going to be ridiculous. I got the heavyweights coming in, Frank Mills and French Scotty coming in with some tastings going on. I have DJ Windy City coming in to play some tunes, 21 and over event. Please come out, man. It's going to be a good time. I'm going to be interviewing Ducky, who is the owner of Major, live. People everywhere, noise, all kind of stuff. We're going to be shooting. We're getting busy. So this is going to be a dope event. I'm really excited about it. And I hope to see you guys there. Until then, it's Brocky, Whiskey and Kicks. I'm out. Be good.